Oh yeah, sexy biscuits. Nice.
Woes, 1975. A YouTuber's on the rise. Reviewing games late at night and sometimes friends used to bug him on Woes, 1975.
Hey YouTube, Boys Post 1975. Welcome to a vlog. Not a weekly vlog, not a Wednesday vlog, a vlog. It's been a while. I think it's been 6 weeks. I don't know. That's a while for me. That's probably not a while for anyone else. But yeah, and you know what? It's been nice. It's been nice to have a break. Not because I find YouTube stressful or anything like that. I find it's something I have to constantly stay on top of. I don't. It always has been a hobby to me, and it's always brought me, you know, a lot of fun and entertainment and friends. But as I said, you know, a month and a half ago, that yeah, I plan on taking a break, mainly because of the heat, which is still here. Yeah, it's been quite nice because, well, the World Cup happened, and you know what? I know this isn't a football vlog, but I'm going to say it anyway. It was a good World Cup. I liked it. I think England did us proud. I'm sick and tired of all these whiners at the moment going on about, you know, oh, England, they did the same as always. They choked. They had an easy route. They did this. They did that. Well, the bottom line is we made it to the semis. Were we brilliant? No, but we were different from previous England teams, like the Golden Generation. We were young, we were picked on form, and we united a nation. And it was absolutely brilliant, and I utterly enjoyed it. And I think, to be fair, you know, I've been there in the past. I think there's an awful lot of England fans who don't actually want England to do well. They say they're England fans, they're not, because the minute one thing goes awry, and I'm not talking compared to, you know, previous generations like the previous World Cup and the previous Euros where we were shocking. You know, one thing goes awry, they jump on it, they're downer, they take to social media, they do this, they do that, and it's like, do you know what? You don't want England to do well. You want a reason to piss and moan, because you're a negative person and you gain more enjoyment from that than you would if England won the World Cup. Then obviously you've got the people on social media that simply have to be standoffish and offensive, I guess, and just say this knowing that it will wind people up and they'll all jump into their comment section. So do you know what? I liked it. I really did like the fact that I wasn't, you know, doing videos or anything during the World Cup. As I said, I was just making videos live. So yeah, the irony being I'm wearing a Blue Jays hat and an Al Bundy American football t-shirt, and I'm talking about football. But yeah, you know what? I really enjoyed this World Cup, and I think the best thing about the break was just there to watch all the games, because watching that many games is quite time consuming. And I don't just watch England because it's a World Cup. You've got to get in there and watch every moment and savour it, and watching the big guys fall away at the start was another really interesting aspect of this World Cup. And you know what? And I was one of them. I was the naysayers. Why have we given it to Russia? Well, we know why FIFA gave it to Russia. Russia bought it. But ignoring that, it was a brilliant World Cup. It went off without a hitch. There was no violence, none of this shit and all that crap. You know, all the stuff that people predicted, fans in trouble, you know, not a safe environment. I mean, I guess if Putin's security forces say, don't fuck up or you'll go to prison for a long time. Generally, unlike soft justice over here, they probably take that seriously, so that had a hand in it. But yeah, England did well, and it was a really good World Cup. Now, YouTube. Oh yes, I am aware I'm wearing shorts. Hey, even I wear shorts. It's summer. Excuse me. I want something called Peculiar Cola. I'll put a picture in. It's friggin' lush. It's expensive, but it's friggin' lush. It's like all natural ingredients. I don't even know if it's got caffeine in. If it has, I don't care because I like caffeine, but it's lush. Now, anyway, yeah, YouTube. A big fuck off chunk of ice went down the wrong hole. Anyway, that was my Abe Simpson voice. Do you know what? I've been quite pleasantly surprised from the fact that all I've been doing is making old unlisted videos. Well, so I say old, some of them were shot literally maybe a couple of weeks before I took my break. Old unlisted videos live. Now, I don't want to be famous, I don't want to be popular, this is not a career for me, I don't want to turn it into a career or anything like that. This is just fun and a hobby and something I enjoy. But it is, I'm not going to lie, it interests me from an observational perspective to see how views And subs work when you're doing what's considered to be your least popular or viewed video. I've said this before and I've always argued this. I love making gameplay videos. Maybe they're cheap, cheerful, ultimately not very deep. I always try and impart a little bit of knowledge in them. And obviously I'm filming the telly, which, you know, in itself means that a lot of people, you know, turn their nose up at my gameplay videos. But yeah, they are my least popular videos. My favourite videos to watch, but unless it's some really, really quirky game or a game of a specific moment in time where, for some reason, whether it's a resurgence or retro or even a new game that's hot, it seems to be the buzzword or buzz game that people want to watch or check out videos on. Ultimately, they don't do very well. I mean, obviously the YouTube algorithm change hammered people like me, you know, with those sort of videos. But yeah, it's been interesting because my subs have still been rising steadily. And you know, I started off primarily as a vlogging channel, and that's, you know, a lot of people tell me that's the only, you know, real reason they watch. I mean, you could argue that I have done vlogs, you know, with gameplay as a background, which is kind of silly when I do it that way because I do it live. I know other people just use gameplay as a background, but yeah, you could argue that they are vlogs within a sense, but people, I don't know, for some reason my most popular videos, apart from pickups, which I don't do very often, well, I have a few in this video, it's a mixed bag, all over the shop, much to talk about. Yeah, they're the ones where people, I don't know, like watching my videos the most, because, I don't know, it's the one-on-one aspect, even though I'm just talking to a phone over there, but, you know, you're watching the image that it records, and I guess it kind of somehow engages more than it does doing other types of videos. That got away from me, I'm a bit rusty. But, yeah, so the fact that I haven't done a vlog in, you know, 6 weeks, and I've had a consistent increase, albeit slow, but in subs, amazes me, especially since there's been culls, because you've only got to look at social media where, you know, Chicken Little syndrome kicks in and everyone goes, oh Christ, the sky is falling, the sky is falling, when it's just, you know, a purge of inactive accounts, you know, haven't been, I don't know what the requirement from the purge is, how long it's been inactive, I don't know, or guess, I don't know if someone's not logged into it for a certain period of months, a year, but yeah, so I've watched myself get to the same point of subs about 3 times, and it's been blasted down by about 25-30 subs, and it's got there again. So when I say I've watched a consistent growth in subs on my channel, it's been during like a purge month. Is that the name of a movie? I don't know. So it's kind of funny because it still means that consistently to get to this point and then knock down again, get to this point, tub thumping, that's the song, isn't it? Get up again, means that there is a consistent growth on my channel, which I honestly thought, and it wouldn't have stopped me taking this break anyway, because, you know, heat, summer, World Cup, just wanted a little bit of me time for myself, a couple of health issues that, well, I'm not going to go into, but they didn't play out half as bad as I thought they would. There'll be a lesson to you. I know doctors have to deliver you the worst case scenario to prepare you, but don't shit your pants. But anyway, that's irrelevant. You know, these are all things that were the reason I took this break. Maybe I didn't clarify it. Ooh, dry throat. Properly last time. But yeah, so to see that, you know, fully expecting just stagnation, knowing that I get 1 or 2 comments on the gameplays I put live, you know, which, as I said from the, you know, the previous vlog, that was what I intended to do. I've still got shit though. I haven't even scratched the surface. Again, it's not me being obsessed with making videos, working nights, not being able to sleep, stuff like that. As I said, it's a productive distraction from other issues and small things. So I've still got a ton of videos, but I reckon I've probably made about 40 live. And what's, you know, good, because they should be used. They're not there just to fill up, you know, bandwidth and, you know, servers somewhere else and never see the light of day. That was never why they were created. So that was another reason for this that, you know, factored in. That was good, and I'm glad that, you know, I've done it. But 40 odd videos, some of them got lots of comments, some of them got none, but I knew they would get 1 or 2 comments and I could still carry on interacting with the community, which I love, and, you know, the friends I've met online and stuff like that. So yeah, that was, you know, I was still generally quite surprised by some of them, you know, considering the algorithm changes and stuff like that. Yeah, you know, they did all right. I honestly thought my channel would stop in its tracks. Again, if it did, I'm not going to shit my pants. I'm not going to, you know, cry myself to sleep. Like I said, all points I previously mentioned about me doing this as a hobby. Nothing wrong if other people want to do it as a living or stuff like that. It's always been enjoyment first. But yeah, it's interesting to see that, you know, the world goes on. There is an audience out there for gameplays, and not walkthroughs, because I understand that there'll always be an audience for that, but gameplays with poor production value, like me talking an absolute insane amount of bollocks and wandering off topic a lot. So yeah, and also it was kind of cool because I think the majority of these videos I made live, well no, the majority of the videos I made live were Spectrum gameplays. So I kind of got back to my favourite machine, my childhood, if that makes sense. So yeah, like I said, it was nice. I've enjoyed this break. Answering comments was nice, you know. It's funny because it's the time. I like when I looked at, you know, answering comments, went, geez, I haven't made a video vlog for 6 weeks. It really doesn't feel like that. I think when you tie yourself to a routine on a channel, not an obsessive thing like that, but I've always tried to keep a routine to my channel, then time becomes prevalent. You really become aware of it. Because you're having to manage it and you're having to stick to this schedule, that yeah, time becomes really more obvious to you, if that makes sense. Whereas if you're just putting stuff live, you know, answering comments, there's no need to put a video up. And I wouldn't say pressure, like I said, I just want to, you know, it's important to be consistent with an audience, which is why I always try to do a weekly vlog. So yeah, but that does add this kind of aspect, which is you're very aware when the week progresses, and even though I moved the Wednesday vlog to a floating day, you're very aware you haven't got it out there. So when you don't do that, yeah, time, I wouldn't say has no meaning, but it takes on a different sort of feel, at least when you're producing content as regular as I. So yeah, kind of cool that. So yeah, observational. The world didn't end. People still watched me. I'd like to think I was missed. If I wasn't, I'm not going to cry, but you know, yeah, people still watch my videos, and it was my least popular one. Again, I don't want that to sound arrogant, because I'm not here to, you know, make this my life, but those are my least popular videos. So I thought, you know, generally people kind of put up with that crap and only tune up for the vlogs, or at least they do if you look at the views that they get. So yeah, playing not so much because it's hot and I don't feel like playing, but I've picked up a few things here and there. I picked up the Street Fighter collection, which I absolutely loved and adored. I picked up Rayman Legends. I haven't got around to playing that, but yeah, I think new systems have taken a back foot again, and I've not been playing a massive amount, but what I've been playing has been retro based, and I've not even made videos on it. You know, the whole point, like I said, was just to make this stuff live and use up a large chunk of it and just enjoy time of doing other stuff. The only aspect of YouTube I wanted to do, I'm really repeating myself, I do apologise, was answer comments, watch other people's videos, leave comments on other people's videos, and just no production value, no producing videos whatsoever. So yeah, I've been playing a lot of retro games, but I've even made a point of that, which is don't make videos. This is a break. This is your summer holiday, I guess. After all, it is summer. So yeah, you know, I've been watching more TV actually. When I say TV, I don't watch TV. I can't get TV in my room. I've been watching sort of more box sets, Amazon Prime and stuff like that. So yeah, generally it's been really nice to take my foot off the petrol. I apologise, I am all over the shop, but what else was I going to say? Ooh, don't really get enough to do single videos, and I did it in my penultimate vlog before my break. I love that word. But it's important that they at least end up in videos, because for me it's kind of cataloguing my collection. But I did get a couple of Saturn games. And yeah, one was donated to me by Horatio Van Basten, who's a long-time watcher of mine on here, and you know, he just said, I got a couple of things to send you. He sent me 1989 annual, which I believe was the first annual I bought of 2000D myself back in the day. But yeah, he sent me Pocket Fighter on the Sega Saturn. I had this back in the day on the Sony PlayStation, and I really liked it. I think I've actually got an unlisted gameplay of this running on main, which yeah, be interesting to do that and then make a video on this. Make that live and make a video on this. But yeah, I really liked it. Street Fighter, cutesified. I love these Japanese cases. Look at that. Yeah, Street Fighter, cutesified and simplified controls, I would say, but still plays a really mean game. And it should be amazing on this, because obviously the Saturn's, you know, where it shines is 2D. The other one, which was, excuse me, Windy Pops. Been a while since you heard that, eh? was Panzer Dragoon 2 Zwei, or Zwei 2, I know, because that's German, I don't know. The original Panzer Dragoon, while hidden in Orta, and I still haven't unlocked it, is the one I want, but it goes for silly money. This doesn't go for quite such silly money. I think I paid a tenner for this. Maybe I paid over the odds for that, but that was on Amazon. But I want a Panzer Dragoon game to play on my Sega Saturn, and this was the cheapest option. And it came from Japan in like 7 days. Amazeballs. Yeah, so can't wait to crack into that. And yeah, I've had all of these from literally, I think, a couple of days after, you know, I took my hiatus. So yeah. They still sealed. See, I was determined not to make videos, so yeah, you can definitely expect a gameplay of that. Now this one I saw the other day, and I think I paid a tenner for this, probably paid over the odds. It's a decent hard case clam, because the Saturn cases are notoriously shite in this country. Road and Track present the need for speed. I've got this on the 3DO, I've got a gameplay of it on the 3DO. I absolutely love the game. That runs at 20 frames a second, I believe, whereas this one runs at 30. So, I think it was Shock16 who left a comment ages ago, because I think I did a gameplay of the 3DO one, because I uploaded it again, redid it and uploaded it again, and said that I had it on the PlayStation after playing that version on my brother's 3DO, and for some reason I thought the PlayStation one was like a lap racing game, and I don't know, maybe I got confused when I played it. It's been, you know, 25 years or whatever, but didn't like it compared to the 3DO. As far as I can understand, apart from a better frame rate, this, yeah, this is the 3DO version. I could be wrong, by all means, correct me if I am, but it's complete. It's got a wedge of a manual, solid clam case. The front's alright. I don't know, the back looks like it's a boot. It's not. Looks like it could be bootleg. Look at the lack of bloody effort put into that. Yeah, so I really, it's compatible with the steering wheel, which means nothing to me because I don't have one, but I really can't wait to play this. Again, this is not sealed, but I haven't cracked into it yet, so you could definitely expect a gameplay of that. So yeah, a couple of Saturn games. Now, I don't normally do this because the Saturn I collect for, you know, it's an ongoing collection and I like to catalogue it. I don't generally do pickups very often, not even in the wild ones, but there's been a massive resurgence of GameCube games. In not just my neck of the woods, Western, Bristol, City Centre, and yeah, quite surprised. And since the GameCube, I don't know, I must have about 70 games now. I did a collection video ages ago and it's catapulted since then. But yeah, the GameCube is one of my favourite systems of all time. I absolutely love it, and so therefore certain games are getting more and more expensive. And some games I collect just because I don't even know what they are. Now, you excuse me, I'm going to stop the camera and restart it because I'm painfully aware that it's going to go over the file limits. Why they put that in a phone, I don't know. See you in a bit. Ah, the joys of making videos on a budget. But yeah, GameCube games, resurgence. I mean, there's a lot of trash that you can still pick up for cheap, but other stuff is kind of getting a little bit, you know, hard to find. I mean, I went in CEX and I saw, what was it, they had Twilight Princess. I don't know what that was, or maybe that was 30 quid or 29 quid or something, I can't remember now, it's on Facebook. What else did I see in there? Metal Gear Twin Snakes, which I own, and it's probably my favourite, well no, it's my favourite game on the GameCube, and that was about 30 quid, but I've been assured that those are the correct prices. But yeah, these weren't that quite up there. This was, I picked the labels off, because I know it winds people up, leaving labels on. It doesn't bother me, honestly. It's not because I'm lazy or tatty or anything, but yeah. This I picked up, and I have played this. It's alright. It got so-so reviews, but it's R-Racing on the GameCube. Well, it's obviously on the GameCube, and it's basically by the people who did Ridge Racer, but with real licensed cars and sort of team-based mechanics. And since I love the original Ridge Racer, and this seemed to be Ridge Racer with a little bit more sort of depth and stuff to it like that, I thought I'd eagerly give this a go. I've played it a bit. Oh, it's in a dual case. I might have to swap it around. Played it a bit, but not massively, but was quite pleasantly surprised with it. I don't know what I was expecting. I wasn't expecting to be like Ridge Racer, but it's not as slow and plodding as I thought it would be. I don't know if you can upgrade stuff, but the next one I did actually buy from CEX, and I think it probably cost me 25 quid. If that's a rip-off, meh, as I always say, if you're happy to pay a price for a game, then it's a good price, because I've got it, and I've tried to re-skim the disc and everything. Well, I haven't got paid people to do it, and it's made absolutely no difference. So I've got it, and I've never been able to play it. And I, for one, you know, while I like serious fighters, really like the Super Smash Bros. Games, and I just wanted it on the GameCube. And yeah, there was a gameplay of this that went up. Well, went up when I was on break, but that's how long ago I picked this up, because this I think I got it just before. I don't know. Time is blurred. Time is blurred. But yeah, I really like it. I would say better than the Wii version. I mean, it's Marmite, isn't it? Some people loathe it for its simplicity, other people love it for its party play, and I like the fact that it tried something different and bring fighting to the masses, I guess, because some fighting games can be too difficult for their own good and walk around with their head up their own ass, but looks friggin' stunning. Really, really, really does. Now, the other two I got the other day, and yeah, Sonic Adventure Director's Cut was, I don't know, maybe this was a tenner as well, or was it less than that? I don't know. Like I said, prices don't bother me. I don't, in fact, I might not even just reveal the prices, because I don't know, it's like bragging rights or something. It's not right. Who gives a fuck? DX, yeah, Director's Cut. It's the Sega Saturn game with extra game mode as far as I can tell. And yeah, I like Sonic Adventure. Sonic Adventure 2 on the GameCube I've got, and I enjoyed that. No means brilliant. And I've got the original Sonic Adventure. Don't have it on my Dreamcast. Yeah, I have a Dreamcast, believe it or not. Have it on the 360 Dreamcast collection, and I've really, really, really liked it. But the fact that this is extra and it's on my beloved GameCube, I thought I have to give it a go. Haven't played it yet, hoping that there is lots of cool stuff in it, because obviously it says word DX, initials DX on the title. Now this one, according to a bloke at work, could have bit me in the ass, because yeah, apparently all the best Crash Bandicoot games are 1, 2 and 3. I don't know, all the best ones are on the PlayStation 1. But this is Crash Bandicoot The Wrath of Cortex. Now, I think I probably paid a tenner for this as well, which may be over the odds, but I've never played a Crash Bandicoot game on this generation, you know, the 6th, I don't know, you know, PlayStation 2, Dreamcast, Xbox One, GameCube Direct generation. Never played one on that generation because, well, I never bought one, although I did buy this on the PlayStation 2 from a charity shop, got home and I didn't put the disc in it, and then thought, even though I had the receipt, I can live with that, let them find it and sell it to someone else. It's a charity shop, I'm not going all the way back to Clevedon just to say, plus you feel kind of, I don't know, low, going back to charity shop, so you didn't put a disc in, it's a charity shop, let them have your bloody money. Yeah, they're allowed to rip you off. But yeah, it's complete. It's really, really, really good. Nick not played it. But for work says he doesn't recall it being that good. I looked on the back. I looked at a couple of videos. Looks like a standard Crash Bandicoot game for me, which is again, you either love it or you hate it. Well, you love it apparently because the collection, which is now on the Xbone, so I might have to pick that up, is doing so well. And yeah, I like its simple linear, you know, levels. Sometimes I don't want big, fat, vast Mario 64 open world platformers. Sometimes I just want to know exactly where I'm going at all the time and just make it difficult, make that the challenge to progress. So yeah, quite looking forward to that. No particular reason I did the pickups in this, just simply because obviously the Saturn ones I do, and I really am genuinely surprised that GameCube games are popping up. And this isn't the only ones I saw a lot of, and I don't mean in CX, high-end titles, but I just thought I can't justify myself buying sort of a load of GameCube games, particularly ones that, you know, clock in at, you know, quarter of a ton. So yeah, but anyway, all in all, I've had a great, you know, little break holiday from YouTube. Did it at the time, the heat wave's still here, but it's not as hot as it was, so maybe that was the best time to take a break from it. You know, like a couple of cool little pickups. Very genuinely surprised in an observational perspective on the fact that my channel still, albeit slowly, grew, or grew, and that people still watch me and people still took the time to comment, knowing that these are the videos I think people like. Anyway, if you made it through all of that, and I'm not talking to an empty room anymore, thank you very, very much. Thank you for, you know, on all forms of social media, still support me when I'm not, you know, doing what I normally do, which is cracking out sort of the videos that I'm known for. I really, really do appreciate it. It does make you feel like you got a cracking bunch of mates. That was odd, but it's true, cracking bunch of mates in your audience. So yeah, will regular vlogging resume? Yes, it will. It might not be every week while it's still hot, but I do intend to start making videos again on a somewhat regular basis. And yeah, if you did miss me, thank you. I'm really not worth missing. And as always, I'd love to know what you think, and thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you later.